Hello and welcome to Uxbridge High School for today's matchup between the Uxbridge Spartans and the Bartlett Indians. Uxbridge comes into this game today with 2-1 record, and Bartlett comes in at 1-2. Andy, what are you looking for today in this game?
I'm looking forward to see how the weather affects the play. You know, if they'll still throw the ball all over a lot and, you know, get the aerial attack that's been working so well for us.
Especially, like you said, with the weather, because this Uxbridge team is traditionally a passing team. Last week we didn't see him run the ball much at all. I asked Coach Bob a question about that prior to this game, and he said with the weather today, they most likely will run the ball a bit more, and he said that they'll always just adapt to whatever the defense gives and whatever the conditions are in the game.
I would look for Cam Stewart to be very involved today, both in the passing and running game.
He had a bit of a minor injury last week that kept him out of part of that game, but he's I believe he's 100% today, so he'll be ready to go.
Josh Campbell, number 24, Robert
Last
Price, and number 81, Nate Whipple.
Bartlett deferred the toss after they won it.
Captain for Uxbridge is number 3, Cam Stewart.
See Cam Stewart, Kyle Sekonic, and Brent Whitlock out there in midfield for Uxbridge.
Number 56, Kyle Sekonic.
Last game, Uxbridge played David Prouty on the road, and they won 49-6, so we were hoping to bring that success into today.
Other results for Uxbridge this year: 34-12 win against North that first week. That was a big win. Then a 21-13 loss against Grafton. And Grafton's a tough team. You saw Matt O'Brien run all over them, just like he has to just about every other team. So Uxbridge has 2 wins against teams that are struggling a bit, and 1 loss against a very good team. So Uxbridge has faced either bad teams or good teams, really. They haven't faced a team that's around their skill level, and I think Bartlett's the team today that could be that team that Uxbridge really sees a lot of themselves in.
Bartlett comes in 1-2, but they've played Tantascwa and Northbridge, so those are 2 very tough games for them.
And that win against Millbury, 38-19 last week.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets spread flare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Play ball. Last year we saw this Bartlett-Uxbridge matchup twice. First time in the regular season was at Bartlett, a night game. Uxbridge lost that one 37-20. That was Uxbridge's first loss of the year, and they avenged it later in the year in the playoffs, winning 31-7 on this field today.
Of course, both teams are different now after graduating players, but that's a good fun fact.
I'm sure Bartlett's trying to get them back for that playoff loss last year.
Oh, that's the thing about live radio.
The turf is a bit wet today, and it's very raw, but honestly, the conditions aren't as bad as they would appear.
All about
It's supposed to rain all week, but weather hasn't held up that much, and field looks good enough for a good game today.
3 o'clock, so it is the 3 o'clock hour. You're listening to AM 940 WGFP Webster, Massachusetts. Matt
Getting set to skate. The Bartlett is number 42, Evan Boudelet.
Evan Boudelet is back to kick for Webster.
D2 return for Uxbridge is number 4, Scott Blanchard. Number 3, Cam Stewart. And number 11,
That's why
Oliver
this is
Sawyer.
a television, you know. We can do all this discombobulation.
Return team is back with Cam Stewart, Scott Blanchard, and Oliver Sawyer deep.
After all these years. So Bartlett will kick from left to right across your dial. Uxbridge will matriculate right to left here in quarter number 1, 11-minute quarters here in this division of high school football. And here comes the kick. The pink sock kicker.
Bartlett will get a little onside kick.
At about the 35-yard line.
Wrapped up right away.
Onside kick.
It's Corey Moss who got that ball. Ran it for about 2 yards before being taken down.
Bartlett does a little squib kick a lot. Most of their kicks are actually those kind of kicks. You'd rather take the chances with that than kicking it deep.
Straight down the middle of the dial between the hash marks. They matriculate right to left.
Uxbridge's offense is led by quarterback Max White Cohen, who's 35 for 59, 484 yards, and 7 touchdowns on the year. Good for 6th in Central Mass in passing yards.
As a junior starter, he's been phenomenal so far.
There's Cam Stewart leading that running game we were talking about, and he'll get maybe 2 or 3 yards there before being taken down.
Stop line number
Stewart
81.
is going to make his way up to about the 38-yard line.
White Cohen and Oliver Sawyer seem to have a good connection.
Oliver Sawyer, as you say, 4th in Central Mass in receiving with 16 catches for 274 yards and 5 touchdowns, which is tied for the lead in Central Mass.
They're a pretty deadly combination.
In this weather today, though, we might not see it too much.
Oliver Sawyer. They go to the far sideline for Uxbridge is Kaladin. Out of the shotgun again is going to be White Cohen.
Play action pass.
In the pocket.
White Cohen hits Brent Whitlock, I believe that. Yep, Brent Whitlock for a 7-yard gain. 3rd and inches.
Whitlock showed great leadership for this team as a senior captain, and he's having a great year on both sides of the ball.
It's going to be short, Peter, by way less than a yard. It'll be
3rd down and
about
inches.
6 inches, if you will.
See, I would look to run the ball here, try to get the quick yard.
They go in that I formation, try to hand it up the middle to John Sylvia, who's made for situations like that, but he doesn't get anything there. Loss of maybe 3 yards. Looks like Uxbridge is bringing out the punt team.
Brings up a 4th and 2.
So the 4th down. And
Jesse Hanscom back to punt for Uxbridge.
Jesse
the
Hansen.
Indians are going to get the ball here. So deep for Bartlett is Josh Campbell.
Josh Campbell back for Bartlett, and one other player can't make out who that is. Hanscom's punt is fair caught around the 28-yard line.
By number 30.
And now Bartlett's offense heads out onto the field in Uxbridge's defense.
Bartlett's offense averages 19 points per game, and
First down and 10 at the
although that doesn't seem very good, they've played some tough competition, so we got to stop their run game too because they refuse to put the ball in the air.
Worcester
They have 3 running backs who get a lot of carries. That's Cody Adams, Josh Campbell, and Brett LeBeau
this afternoon.
in this wing T offense.
So they come out.
We'll see what they go with. Looks like a double wing T in this.
It's a tough
this game.
offense to see like who has the ball and it's tough to pick up.
You just see the pile and try to tackle whoever you can.
By Cody Adams.
That run right there by Cody Adams for maybe half a yard.
Short game. 2nd down
Yard
and 9.
post. It'll be 2nd down and a long 9 for the Indians. Ball is at the far hash, top half of your dial.
About 8.5 minutes left in this first quarter. Score is 0-0.
Right here.
Uxbridge's defense has been phenomenal this year. I mean, they've only given up about 13 points per game, and that's one of the best defenses in the league.
Last year, same thing. I believe they averaged only 10 points a game given up with a couple shutouts in there. Definitely the strength of the team last year.
And a reverse handoff this time to Josh Campbell.
Josh Campbell gets that one.
Number 33, Josh Campbell.
He'll run for maybe 3 yards there
Yard line.
Brought down by number
before being
33.
wrapped up by a multitude of Spartans.
So
Brings
this
up a
time,
3rd down and 4.
But a 3rd and 4 now.
3rd and about 4 for the Indians, just shy of the 35.
That was Matt Johnson, by the way.
So the far hash mark we go again with the Indians. Yeah. And again, we
With the Spartans sideline firing up on this 3rd down.
This time, big
Run up the middle.
Gonna get get close to the first down, but I think he's going to be short.
Couple yards there, but probably short of the first down marker at the 38-yard line right there.
Good stop by Uxbridge's D to hold him.
About the
Tyler Davin with the carry.
Absolutely nothing that kind of middle of the Uxbridge.
Bartlett appears to be going for it. The punt team's not coming out.
I think they're still optimistic that they got the first down there.
Timeout on the field for a
Not so sure about that, though.
Nose of the football only. It's going to really depend on the spot.
Oh, absolutely. Either shot by the nose
Or he's got it by the nose, one or the other. It might be a catch, at least from this vantage point. But we are far.
And that's very close to a first down.
Really close here. So maybe an inch.
Go just short.
So his fourth down is maybe
Now, if you're Bartlett here, do you go for it? I mean, if you don't get it, that gives Uxbridge great field position.
Well, they're going for it. I'd personally go for it too, especially in this offense made for little gains when it matters most. So I think they're making the right decision here. With Uxbridge's offense, a spread passing offense, maybe it wouldn't be the best decision, but for Bartlett, I think they could make it happen here.
on this Saturday afternoon.
Brings up 4th down and 1 inch.
Shepherd Hill, Oxford, Auburn all lose last night. Oh, that's a little bit later on. So it is 4th down. Good start for our area overall. Again, for the Indians, wing T, man in motion.
Run right up the middle. And a big push. And they push him backwards.
That was number 83, John Cheney with the carry. Stopped by number 40.
He may have crossed the marker beforehand, though, so refs will talk it over.
Defensive line of Uxbridge.
Campbell with the carry.
They spot the ball in about the same place, but they say got just enough for the first down.
Good effort by Campbell and the Uxbridge, but
Definitely did get it.
They're talking about the nose all day long, even. That's about it.
So it'll be first down and 10 for the Bartlett, so the game's first down. No score here.
Bartlett now on about the 38.5-yard line, 1st and 10.
So again here, split in the back, clean T look. This time
Run to the left side. He's got some room. He'll get about 5 or 6 yards.
Cody Adams with the carry.
So it looks like a gain of 5, Peter will be 2nd down and 5.
Cody Adams leads the team in rush yards, and he actually had 2 rushing touchdowns last week, so he's definitely like one of the best players on the team. We got to stop him.
He's only a freshman, too, I believe, which is impressive, along with Brett LeBeau is another running back for this team that gets a lot of carries. He started on defense last year as well for this Bartlett team, and he's only a sophomore. So a young team, definitely one that could be a force in a couple years.
Wing T again in the backfield for the Indians with a man in motion. This time,
Run up the middle again.
pulling straight up the middle of your dial across the 45.
That's 83, John Cheney with the carry.
Maybe a yard there, but looked like no gain.
Walker.
Hunter Walker with a big tackle there. Big guy in the middle for that defense. He'll probably have a big game today with all these runs up the middle.
Oh yeah, and we'll need him. Him and Whitlock and Zakonic, and we'll need all of them to stop the run.
Looks like they gave him a yard there, so now it's about 3rd and 3.
I mean, judging by all these runs, this game's gonna fly.
I was going to say, we're already halfway through the first quarter.
So Loggins in the fullback position out of the wing T.
Run up the middle,
Pushing forward on the draw. And it's going to have the first down.
close to the first down marker. Right around midfield there.
That's Brett LeBeau with the carry.
So LeBeau with the carry that time.
There's LeBeau, who we talked about a minute ago. And he gets that first down.
Stopped by number 10, Trent Whitlock. Carry was good for first down.
And that's what this Bartlett offense is made to do. Just get 3 or 4 yards every play and keep those chains moving and get the clock down.
Uxbridge just needs to avoid giving up the big play here. And
Very different philosophies on offense between these two teams. Uxbridge is a fast-paced offense. Get down the field quickly. Bartlett's complete opposite. But both strategies have worked so far. Not for Uxbridge, actually. Bartlett's has. Ball comes out.
Ball comes loose.
Jarred loose here at about the
Was carried by
47-yard line.
25.
Looked like Bartlett jumped back on it, though.
Bartlett is going to keep it, according to the official.
That's about a 3-yard gain.
Here. There's no immediate indication.
that's the one issue with running the ball every single play, especially in this brisk weather. That it might the ball, you know, might be hard to hold on to, especially if you get hit.
The carries by Josh Campbell. He has 11 carries for 150 yards and 2 touchdowns on the year. Seems like the big play guy for this Bartlett team, as LeBeau's only averaging about 5 yards per carry, as well as Cody Adams. Up the middle.
They're doing a lot of direct snaps too, and a lot of reverses, so I would be cautious for that.
Orlando Loggins got that one for maybe a yard. So 3rd and 5 now.
3rd down and 6.
What is that, the 6th player to get a carry already?
So 3rd down. And a long 5 for the Indians.
I don't know if you can see this on your screens here, but I'm just looking at the size of Bartlett's team compared to the size of Uxbridge's team, and Uxbridge might have twice the size as Bartlett. Bartlett with a pass. Oliver Sawyer tips that, and it is caught by a Bartlett player, and he'll be down around the 12-yard line. And that was good coverage there, just unlucky on Uxbridge's part.
That was unfortunate. So close.
But there's a flag, and it is holding, so that play will come back.
Uxbridge getting close to the interception areas. And of course, if we caught that one, the penalty would negate and we'd get the. So now 3rd and 15. I mean, this Bartlett offense is not made for long distance situations.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see what they do here, especially around midfield. This is 4-down territory, especially in high school football. Don't have many great field goal kickers.
Jesse Anscombe.
And they'll go into a spread offense here. Cody Adams will get that. He'll roll out to the right side. There's actually Jesse Torres. And he'll be tackled.
Josh Counting with the great pressure, and he just burst through the line there.
Loss of 2 there, and it looks like Bartlett's sending out their punt team.
Cowan's becoming a phenomenal player on both sides of the ball. I mean, he's caught a couple touchdowns as a wide receiver, and then that big sack there.
As a freshman, he started a few games, and last year he started every game, so he's definitely has a lot of experience for still a pretty young player on this team.
Setting up the punt, number 30 is Brett LeBeau.
Brett LeBeau punts it back. Cam Butler approaches it, but then backs away from it, and Bartlett will stop that ball right around the 28-yard line.
Down by number 3, Josh Patterson.
We'll go to work on defense.
And we'll see Max White Cohen come back out, see if we can get a good drive going here.
I think Uxbridge has to pass the ball, even in this weather. Score is still 0-0 with 2:25 left in the first quarter. So Uxbridge's offense heads back out there for their second drive of the day. First one 3 and out. They're in that spread offense. Cam Stewart in the backfield with him. And it's a pass. Bartlett sends the blitz, and it bounces off the ground before Oliver catches it, so no gain, incomplete pass.
White Cohen had pressure on him as soon as he snapped the ball. I mean, we need better blocking up front, but our offensive line has been very solid this year.
White Cohen also could have seen that blitz and give a call, but either way, not much harm done, and 2nd and 10 for Uxbridge.
Another 4 wide receiver set with Oliver Sawyer out wide.
The Cohen passing again. This time he throws it to Oliver, and Oliver catches it. Great move on the far side, and he'll get a big gain out of that. He'll be forced out of bounds right around the Bartlett 49-yard line.
And that's the versatility of Oliver Sawyer. I mean, you can throw it deep to him and he'll win the 50-50s, but if you throw it short, he's big and strong and fast, and he can outrun you too.
Great footwork there to get by that corner and get about a 20-yard gain there. Now Uxbridge in the trips formation. Oliver Sawyer alone on the far side. Josh Callahan, Brent Whitlock, and Mike Rose on this side. Cam Stewart still in the backfield. And he's looking for Oliver. deep.
Got it.
And Oliver gets it knocked out there. Good coverage.
I mean, at some point, I mean, wouldn't you want a second defender on him instead of having him go one-on-one every time?
I think if Max White-Cohen just threw that pass extra foot higher in the air, that would have been a touchdown. That's the thing about Oliver Sawyer, 6'4", taller than most corners you'll see. I think the only corner that has the same height as Oliver Sawyer is Oliver Sawyer on the defensive side.
I mean, Cody Adams is covering Oliver tight, but he doesn't have the height that Oliver has. See, now they got two guys on him.
Screen pass to Mike Rosa. He'll go for about 4 yards there. That's what Mike Rosa does for this team. He just gives them that short option to give them a few yards whenever they need it.
I mean, as a junior, Mike Rosa's really contributing to this offense. That was his 7th catch for about 75 yards, so.
And he didn't have a whole lot of varsity experience coming into this year, but people graduate and you gotta force people into roles that they haven't been in before, and that's what Mike Rosa has done. He's done it well. White-Cohen's passing, hits Oliver.
And there's Oliver again.
Oliver hits the middle of the field. Great way of getting around those tacklers, and he'll get about a 35-yard gain there or so. And now it's 1st and goal for this Uxbridge offense.
Sawyer is nearly impossible to cover because you don't want him to blow by you, but then again, if you give him some room, he'll burn you like that.
It's now 1st and goal on the 6-yard line. And Uxbridge has not run the ball yet on this drive.
And we're moving the chains.
So it'll be 1st down and goal to go.
Fade to Oliver.
Wouldn't be the first time. See Oliver all alone over there, so that's a very real possibility. And he rolls out to Oliver's side, hits him on an out. And it's a catch at about the 1. So not the touchdown they wanted, but still a few yards. It brings them closer to the end zone.
That's Oliver's 3rd catch on this drive, and they're really targeting him now.
Ball at the far hash mark. Time running, 30 seconds or thereabouts left, quarter number 1. Just joining us, welcome to Uxbridge High School. No score. Live coverage.
And Cody Adams probably is the premier defensive back on this team. He's the only one with an interception, so obviously they'd put him on Sawyer.
This time, quarterback keeper,
Max White-Cohen runs up the middle for a touchdown. There's the first points of this game. Uxbridge is up 6-0 with 12 seconds left in the 1st quarter. Great drive there for Uxbridge, getting back to what they do best, passing the ball and getting down the field and eventually running it in.
White-Cohen shows his power speed combo, throwing the deep ball to Oliver and then, running it in. He's very versatile. He can use his feet and his arm.
Uxbridge hasn't utilized his feet as much as you would think coming into this year, but I like the idea of letting him get acclimated to passing the ball and then once he gets more comfortable, get him to run the ball more. Jesse Hanscom with that extra point, and it's good. So Uxbridge is up 7-0. Max White-Cohen on that drive, 5 for 7 for 79 yards, and eventually ran it in for the touchdown himself. So big passing drive there, 79 yards through the air.
Sawyer already at 3 catches for 87 yards, and it's one of the first.
67 yards.
Going back deep to return is number 33.
Jesse Hanscom kicking this one off for Uxbridge. Brett LeBeau and Josh Campbell back to receive.
Okay, Jesse Hanscom is up in the middle of the goal post, makes it 7-0.
Hanscom kicks it, and it's that high kick right to the middle of the field that they did against Prouty and worked out for him. This time Bartlett dives on it about the 23-yard line. Hanscom is very good at that kick right there, just hitting the middle of the field where no one is, and Uxbridge almost got that one just like they did last week.
Let's see if Bartlett can come back here with a score after the drive.
Take over on their own. 2-4.
Last year, this Bartlett team was 8-3. Very good team last year, and this year they're only 1-2. They only have 3 starters returning, so a very different team than we saw last year. Run to the outside. Looks like that's Campbell. He'll be taken down after only about a 2 or 3 yard gain. And that's the end of the first quarter. Uxbridge up 7-0 after that run up the middle by Max White Cohen after that drive full of passes. So we'll be back right after this. Joey Dubois and Andy Quiros back here for the start of the second quarter. Uxbridge up 7-0. Bartlett will line up in that double wing, double tight offense again. Campbell in motion. But the run goes up the middle. LeBeau got that one for a couple yards.
Uxbridge has been doing a good job stopping the run. I mean, Bartlett's only averaging about 3 yards a carry right now, so far the defense is holding.
Ball is at the near hash mark, bottom half of your dial. Or computer screen. Bartlett matriculating right to left. Here at quarter number 2.
3rd and 5 now, on about the 29-yard line. And that one goes to the left side. I think that was Cody Adams with that carry. He'll get enough for a first down, taken down at the 36. Like I said earlier, Cody Adams is a freshman for this team, and he seems to be the leader out there.
Covering all of the soil and then leading the team in carries, and he seems to be like the next big thing for Bartlett.
Along with LeBeau, who's only a sophomore and started last year as a freshman as well. Loggins gets that one for a couple of yards. He'll be down on the 40. 2nd and 8 or so.
Most times Bartlett direct snaps it to Loggins, and he'll act as the quarterback for that play.
Cody Adams is technically the quarterback for this team, but there's no real quarterback in this offense.
It reminds me of Army's offense in college football, you know.
You don't see this much anywhere else other than high school. Even in high school, you don't see it that much.
It takes great discipline on the offensive side, you know, to know what block to hit and who is the ball to. And you got to see that on the defense too.
And number 72,
No gain there, so 3rd and 8 again.
See if they pass it though here, because last time it was 3rd and 5, they ran it and it was successful.
But they're still in that double wing, double tight. And Adams will get it, go out to the right side. He's getting pursued by the whole team, and he'll lose a few yards there. And that'll be 4th down. Bartlett sending out his punt team. And in just those few plays there, Bartlett wasted about 2.5 minutes with 8.5 minutes left in this second quarter now. That's what Bartlett's offense is made to do. Just get a few yards every play and bring that clock down. They've done it so far.
Let's see if we can get a big return here.
So here come the Indians to punt it away. Back at about the 25-yard line.
LeBeau, I believe, punted that. It'll go to Matt Johnston. And he'll pick it up. And he'll go to the right side before being taken down right around the 34. Josh Campbell with a tackle there.
I wonder if Uxbridge will stay with the pass, or they'll try to. Oh, if Uxbridge will try to establish the run. I mean, we only have about 2 rush yards, but
the pass worked last drive, so we'll see if they go with that again.
So the ball is at the near hash, bottom half of your dial. So coming to the near side wide.
Trips formation.
Triple man to the far side wide on the Spartans.
that's had the most success for us with all of it on one side.
They'll hit Rosa with that screen, but it'll be incomplete.
White Cohen's pass falls incomplete. Intended receiver is Michael Rosa.
In and out of his hands.
2nd and 10.
Peter, it hasn't really rained in a while.
I mean, most times it'll be Oliver on one side and then have an overload on the other with Rosa, Blanchard, and Callahan. And that seems to be working. And Brent Whitlock also in there.
It's unusually chilly for early October. Triple man lap of the year.
2nd and 10. White Cohen gets it, hands it off to Cam Stewart on a bit of a delay. And he'll hit that hole hard and get 4 yards or so there.
Stewart will carry, brought down by number 24, Robert Price.
Stewart has over 100 yards rushing already this year, so he's very capable, and he showed it there with the big burst through the hole.
100 yards, and he didn't play much in their last game with that injury that we talked about, so very good stats for him.
Uxbridge is in full color, black with orange helmets, white numbers and letters. Go to the near side line is Whitlock. Double man to the far side.
And
Free
that
play.
snap is on 2.
Free
And
play
then
here for White Cohen.
he'll aim for Mike Rosa, but just misses.
Left side pass, ball, fell incomplete.
And with this 5-yard offsides penalty, that might be just enough to get them the first down, or it could be just short.
It's going on Bartlett. Going to change things. So it is offside.
Offside. Bartlett.
They'll mark it right on the 40, right before the 45-yard line. And it looks like it's short of the first down.
Now they're moving the chain. That's the first.
That penalty results in Uxbridge.
So great call by Uxbridge there to go on 2 and make Bartlett jump off sides. Got them the first down.
White Cohen showing great maturity as a quarterback, you know, to change the snap count and audible at the line, and he got them jumping there.
Spread offense again. Play action. He'll hit Oliver. Gets maybe 3 or 4 yards.
That's Oliver's 4th catch of the day.
Brought down by number 10, Jesse Torres.
So far, I'd have to say the weather's not really affecting the passing game. Maybe a couple here and there, but for the most part,
You saw last year in that playoff game against David Prouty when it was just raining and just disgusting weather. Passing game couldn't get going that day, but today, not the same weather and not the same result. Pass outside to Josh Callahan. He'll get by that first defender, and he'll get enough for a first down.
that was a great move by Callahan. He's very shifty, even though he's over 6 feet tall.
Down on the 44 for another Uxbridge first down.
The band and the fans are actually here today despite the cold weather, so.
Great to see. Last year you had a few games where just stands seemed empty, but this year the 2 home games that have been here have been pretty well attended.
I wonder if they'll call that a holding or a pass interference.
Looked like something on Robert Price there. He was in the backfield,
On Oliver.
but it is a holding against offense. 10-yard penalty backwards.
I don't know if I agree with that call.
The reaction here, the body language, I thought it was going to be on Bartlett. So 10-yard holding. It'll be first and 20.
First and 20 for the Uxbridge offense. Back on their 46-yard line.
Brings up the first down at 20.
Who was the penalty on?
I couldn't tell. It might have been on Cam Stewart because he was the one mixed up with Price in the backfield, but I did not see the call.
Seems like there's 2 guys covering Oliver right now, you know, the safety out behind.
White Cohen whispers something to Cam Stewart before the play, and he'll throw it to him, but the pass is incomplete. Good hit by LeBeau there. So now 2nd and 20.
Stewart's a tough guy. He'll bounce back from that hit.
About 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Uxbridge's up 7-0.
Second down at 20.
So it'll be second down and 20.
See LeBeau getting something on his helmet fixed right there. Uxbridge did not take advantage of that and hurry up to the line.
Timeout on the field, Bartlett.
So it's a
But Bartlett will call a timeout.
We'll be back on the air on Friday night from Spencer as the Bartlett Indians take on the Kansas City Friday High School. Spencer.
Next game, Uxbridge will play Southbridge at home on October 10th for the homecoming game. So that should be a good one.
Not sure how Southbridge is last year, but I mean this year, but I know last year was a very good game at Southbridge, night game. We'll see if holds true again this year.
Southbridge is usually known for those speedy running backs.
Trips formation once again. And that was on 2. There's a penalty called.
So false start against Uxbridge.
That was a false start on Uxbridge. So they'll send him back another 5 yards. Now 2nd and 25 on the 40-yard line.
So back to the
Maybe try something short here, you know, to make a big play. But I don't want to be pinned in with.
second down and a lot.
With the threat of a mistake.
So triple man line the far side, single to the near side. White Cohen.
It's a screen pass over to Cam Stewart, but he can't bring it in. So now Uxbridge is staring at a 3rd and 25.
I mean, at this point, you might as well just take a shot deep because what's the worst case scenario? They intercepted around like the 30, and it's basically
Be
a
the
punt
equivalent
at
of
that
a
point.
punt, yeah. This passing offense hasn't gotten going on this drive as it did the last drive for Uxbridge.
So third down and 25. So triple man line off near side.
Once again, they're double covering Oliver with the safety behind.
I think that's the right decision. As White Cohen's looking for him. And that pass will be picked off. Bartlett gets it around the 30-yard line, and he'll run it back to right around midfield. Big push by Bartlett, and he's still up. He'll be down on the 45.
Well, that was a momentum changer.
Looked like number 2, Will Harding, with that interception. And he's another young player for this team, only a sophomore, making a big play there.
He had the hurdle, too. That's going to Sports Center. This is where Uxbridge's D needs to step up, you know, to get back the momentum. You can't let them score now going into halftime.
And realistically, this Bartlett offense could take all the way till halftime to score a touchdown. And I'm sure they're perfectly fine with that.
That was Harding's first interception of the year, so probably feels good for him.
And White Cohen's first interception throw of the year.
That's true. He's been very good so far.
That runs goes to the left side for better loss of 1. Big tackle by Sam Wojciechowski there in the backfield.
I think there was Wojciechowski here, I think.
Sam Waldo's been huge for our defense, you know, up the middle, stopping the run.
It's exactly what you want in the DN, about 6'2" or 6'3". Very long arms.
Changed field position, which is positive with the interception. All right, the right is the look. Adams.
Cody Adams gets that towards the left side, and he'll get about 6 yards, 3rd and 5 on the 40-yard line.
Brings up a 3rd down and 5.
There's Josh Callanan again with another tackle. Must be one of the team leaders in tackles.
Very solid five.
Adams is fast. I mean, he's hard to stop. And the same formation for Bartlett.
That goes to Adams, and then he'll hand it off to Campbell. He'll break a few tackles and get enough, probably enough for a first down there. Right around the marker at the 35-yard line.
Real close to wrapping him up in the backfield, but he broke away.
Carry was good for a first down.
So it'll be first down and 10 for Bartlett at the 35-yard line of Uxbridge. Peter, I'd say moved the ball quite well here in half number 1.
And clock is still ticking here.
3.5 minutes left in the second quarter now as the snap comes in. Run goes up the middle for maybe a yard there. Like we said earlier, these are both very different teams for Uxbridge and for Bartlett. I asked Coach Martellio a bit about that before this game, asking him how the Spartans team ranks against his former two Spartans teams here. And he gave an answer that you would assume. He said, they're all different teams, but different kids step up for those who graduate. And I bet if I asked the Bartlett coach same question, he would say the same thing.
Tons of sophomores and juniors have been playing very well for Uxbridge. I mean, Matt Johnson and Josh Callahan have been stepping up when their names have been called.
That ball comes out.
Uxbridge has it.
Uxbridge will recover that. So now they have 2 minutes and 46 seconds until halftime to get some more points on this board.
That was a crucial mistake for Bartlett because they had the momentum. They could have scored a touchdown to tie it.
Like you were saying about Matt Johnston, didn't even go to Uxbridge High School last year. Went to St. John's, played football there for a year.
Played quarterback, right?
He tried out for quarterback. I don't believe he played it, but he started at cornerback for that freshman team at St. John's, which is quite an accomplishment to start on any level at St. John's. Very good team. So he's back here at Uxbridge this year, and big part in that defense.
He gets some carries too. He had a touchdown in the Prouty game, I believe.
Timeout on the field. Bartlett.
So Bartlett will call a timeout there. They probably didn't have their defense just set up how they wanted it.
And that's their final timeout, so.
This afternoon, Peter will run down the score. All we have at the moment, plenty of scores from
Both teams appear to be out of timeouts.
The Showman 27, Shepherd Hill 10. The final up in Bolton last night in the rain. Peter, Shepherd Hill now 0-4, and the scheduling debate goes on.
We haven't seen this formation much.
Interesting one for sure. It's like one tight end and one wing. They'll give that handoff to Cam Stewart, and he'll run up the middle for 5 yards or so, 6 yards maybe.
Brought down by number 30, Brett LeBeau. Brings up a second down and 4.
How things cycle, Peter, the once powerful Auburn
I just
Rockets.
want to get the pace up a little more. I mean, there's only about 2:20 left in this half, so.
Not happy times on
No timeouts remaining.
2nd and 4. Cam Stewart gets it again. He'll head over to the left side. Big gain there. About 8 or so.
That was a great run, and for now it stops the clock because the chains are moving, but couldn't quite get out of bounds.
First down.
He's coming alive in this quarter. I mean, he's has 3 good runs in a row here.
I'm sure Uxbridge is trying to, of course, like save as much time as they can, but I'm sure they want to leave no time left on the clock too. So I do like the idea to give a couple runs in there to get the clock moving.
So the near side wide is Sawyer. And the far side wide on Benny Whitlock. Ball is at the far hash mark.
Play action.
This time,
Pass goes to, can't tell who that is over there.
Next one pass.
He has to get out of bounds, so that would save us a lot of time.
43.
Brought out of bounds by number 33, Josh Campbell.
Looked like that was Josh Callahan with that reception on the far side for a few yards. Looks like he's facing a 2nd and 4 now,
Down at 4.
with 1 minute and 39 seconds left in the first half.
So second down at 4. With a minute and 39 left here. In the first half, 7-0 Bartlett Trails.
Uxbridge in a new formation. They got 2 receivers on one side, 1 receiver on the other, and a wing, plus Stewart in the backfield. That throw goes to Josh Callahan with a beautiful one-handed catch. And he'll get a lot of yardage, and he'll get out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And boy, was that a highlight play there.
Was that a catch? I mean, one-handed? Is that Odo Beckham or is that Josh Callahan? I can't tell.
Big play for Uxbridge there. So now they'll have a 1st and goal on the 10-yard line.
Now they are. First down, goal.
Minute 30 left now.
Might not do some runs here. Get that down.
Uxbridge matriculating left to right.
Obviously, you're not complaining that you just got a big play like that, but they kind of throw them off. Now they have all this time and only 10 yards to go.
On the shotgun, we've got whistles and a timeout.
Timeout on the field.
So timeout,
Bartlett.
Bartlett, full timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Bartlett Football in Blue Country 940.
Fans don't forget to visit the north end zone area.
Bartlett calls a timeout with minute 30 left.
Please help support.
Max Cohen with a great start to this game so far, 9 for 16 for 129 yards. I'm sure he's shooting up the stat boards quick. Like we said, 6th in Central Mass in passing. If he keeps at this pace, he might be higher than that after today. Oliver Sawyer, 4 catches for 71 yards, and Josh Callanan, after that big play there, 3 catches for 46 yards. Cam Stewart leading the way on the ground for Uxbridge, 4 carries for 22 yards, and still haven't ran it a whole lot. Passed it a lot more than they've ran it, but we'll see as this game goes on. But neither rushing offense for either team has really gotten it going. Uxbridge only averaging 3.5 yards per rush and Bartlett at 2.5. So although Bartlett isn't passing it at all, Uxbridge's passing offense is leading the way for them.
It'd be a big thing here if Uxbridge could get a touchdown and go up 14.5.
So it is first down and goal to go for Uxbridge.
I'm sure Martellia would rather have a 14-point lead than a 10.
Jesse Hanscom does have the boot to kick this field goal if they have to, though. It's a play-action pass. Will go incomplete. Good pressure there for Bartlett.
Smart play by White Cohen. He saw he had pressure, didn't see anyone open. You know, let's throw it away. And it stops the clock again. But instead of forcing it to someone who's covered.
Minute 26, 2nd and goal.
So second down, goal to go for the Spartans at about the 10. With 1:26 left before halftime. And the Webster 5-cent savings bank halftime show. So the far side wide is Oliver Sawyer. To the near side wide is Whitlock at Callanan. Out of the shotgun, White Cohen.
Shotgun snap to Max. He'll look for Oliver.
Too easy.
And he'll get it. Great throw there, and an even better catch by Sawyer, turning the opposite way to reel that one in. Now Uxbridge is up 13-0 with a minute 18 left in this first quarter.
They are just dominant together. Cohen and Sawyer. That's like Brady to Gronk.
I think Oliver could catch that pass from anybody, honestly. Oliver's just such a great receiver out there on the far side. Great for White Cohen in his first year as a starter for this varsity team to have a receiver like Sawyer out there.
White Cohen with the 2nd touchdown of the game. He's having a very good game.
1 rushing and 1 passing, and he'll hold that for the extra point kicked by Jesse Hanscom. Uxbridge takes a 14-0 lead. It is cold weather out here today. It's supposed to rain too, but no rain yet.
It rained earlier today, but right now, it's pretty good.
Not ideal football weather, but better than it could be.
Getting ready to kick off is number 1, Jesse Hanscom.
Hanscom will kick this one off.
Number 30.
LeBeau and Campbell back to return for Bartlett.
33, Josh Campbell.
Big kick for Hanscom this time. Caught around the 12-yard line by LeBeau, and he'll run it. And he'll be tackled right around the 30-yard line. Oh, but still a push.
Wow, he's strong.
And they're actually down around the 35. Second time on special teams we've seen a big push get them about 5 extra yards. They're used to it. That's what they do on offense, so they do it on special teams too.
LeBeau is more the power back, and Adams is more the speed back. I mean, together they combined would be a tough matchup.
And like we said, Adams is only a freshman and LeBeau's a sophomore, so give them 2 years, and that might be a great duo in Central Mass.
Adams takes a direct step far hash mark.
Adams gets it, runs it towards the left side, and no gain there. Timeout called with 57 seconds left.
Down by number 51, Dan Petrillo.
Dan Petrillo with a big tackle there.
On the play.
Him and Hunter Walker in the middle of that defense up front.
Short timeout taken by
Both of them might have to throw the ball because, I mean,
Timeout on the
if they
field.
keep running it, they're going to run out of timeouts and the clock will just keep going. So, I'm not a betting man, but, I mean, you might want to try to put one in the air.
long 9 for the
Prior to this game, though, I believe they've only thrown the ball twice all year, with Adams throwing one of those and LeBeau throwing one. So definitely a run-heavy team.
I think we've already seen 2 pass attempts today.
First one I'm being called back, though, due to that penalty.
direct snap. Man in motion. Ball is
And ball's on the ground.
It's only gone again.
J.D. Uxbridge.
That's us. That's Uxbridge.
If Uxbridge recovers that football, that's a big recovery. It could get more points on the board before halftime.
Between center and the direct snap of the Bartlett defender. So let's let the referee sort this out here.
Let's see the call. And it's staying with Bartlett.
Still good for Uxbridge, though. Loss of a yard there. Not nearly as good as a fumble recovery would have been, but still good momentum. See Jason Kindle, a sophomore, come in for Uxbridge over there, the defensive side.
Can do it a touchdown last week.
Did. Garbage time, but touchdown nonetheless.
I'll tell Peter, that's the good news. The ball couldn't have easily been lost, and Uxbridge does have time the way they throw the ball.
43 seconds, 3rd and 11 for Bartlett on the Uxbridge 34-yard line. Excuse me, on the Bartlett 34-yard line.
So 3rd down 11 for the Indians. Got a man in motion to the loaded back.
Campbell gets it.
Either side wide.
He'll go towards the outside. Be taken down right around the 39. Great job by Matt Johnson and Cal Sekonic to force him outside.
Johnson having a great game. I think he's up to 6 tackles. He's looking great for Uxbridge. And they're going to punt it now because he's going to get the ball back.
4th and 7 or so. I think that's a good decision. You give Uxbridge the ball right there. Very good chance that they score.
I would just take your chances throwing deep to either Caroline or Sawyer.
Uxbridge did a great job last week against Prouty. I believe they only had a similar amount of time, and they got down a good portion of the field. That punt goes back. Caught around the 30-yard line by Matt Johnston.
That's a good move.
Nice moves. There's a flag down, though. But if the penalty is declined, he'll be down around the 44-yard line. Good return.
Might have been a block in the back or
It is against Uxbridge. We'll see where they spot the ball.
So illegal block against Uxbridge. So this is coming back.
at this point I'd probably just take a knee, go to halftime.
So 24.
You don't want to miss like a fumble or interception when you're.
Peter's sitting kind of pretty right now with a 14-0 lead.
So they will be on their own 21-yard line.
And Bartlett receives the ball at the half, so you don't want any mistakes here.
We'll see in a minute how Uxbridge plans to finish out this half.
That's what remains.
But I agree with you, Andy. It would be a good decision just to kneel it and head to halftime. But they're sending out their normal offense, it appears.
Either side.
And he'll throw it to Max White Cone. He'll throw it to Mike Rosa, and that'll be incomplete.
That was dangerous. Over the middle, I don't like that one.
So now 19 seconds.
Second down and 10.
And Uxbridge still has 79 yards to go.
Rosa took a hit there.
Plays.
What Mr. Rubin would call a hospital pass there, because the receiver could have definitely ended up in the hospital.
Cohen out of the shotgun.
Mr. Rubin and his jokes.
Either side. Backs up pressure.
White Cohen throws that one to Oliver. Great throw.
Gets out of bounds.
Sawyer gets outside. Gets out of bounds. around the 38-yard line.
Pushed out of bounds by number 10, Jesse Torres.
It's now 12 seconds. Uxbridge still has a long way to go if they want to get points on the board.
I mean, credit Coach Montelio for being aggressive here. I mean, 8 seconds ago we were like, okay, this is near, but now we're here at the around the 40-yard line.
Still a sliver of hope that they could get points on the board.
Coverage on this Saturday afternoon from Uxbridge.
Uxbridge, 2 receivers on each side.
Mike Cohen out of the shotgun.
He'll throw it to Mike Rosa across the middle.
Next home pass.
We'll bring it in,
Michael Rosa.
and they'll call a timeout
We have one more play to throw it deep.
Seconds left.
on the Bartlett 45-yard line. So Uxbridge has 45 yards to go.
Hail Mary time.
First half. Down another play or so. Little extra 5 cents. Halftime drill begins.
Another timeout. So Uxbridge will have time to come up with a play.
Up to 30 seconds. You're listening to Bartlett Football.
Two very different offensive approaches in this game so far. Bartlett only passing the ball a couple times, and Uxbridge really only running it maybe 10 times all game and otherwise passing it.
It needed to be whispered.
Let's see what Coach Montelio calls here. Maybe a pitch and run, you know, keep handing it off to a teammate.
Could go with unique thing here. 6 seconds on the 45.
So it is first down and 10.
And then Bartlett puts one of the bigger guys back to avoid any mishaps on the Hail Mary.
So the far sideline is Josh Callahan. Triple man line to either side. Sawyer.
Sawyer, Rosa, Caroline out wide,
And I believe Stewart.
and Cam Stewart.
White Cohen throws it deep to...
Oh!
That had a chance to be caught, but it's incomplete. Either way, he probably wouldn't have gotten the touchdown there, and that was the only thing that matters. So, either way, that's the end of the first half. Uxbridge up 14-0 over Bartlett. Max White Cohen leading the way for Uxbridge with 12 completions out of 22 attempts for 163 yards, and
2 touchdowns for White Cohen. He's looked solid.
Oliver Sawyer and Josh Callahan leading the way in the receiving department, and Cam Stewart only with 4 carries on the day, but they've been 4 good carries for 22 yards. And that's it for the first half. Uxbridge up 14-0. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to Uxbridge Cable. I am Joey Dubois, and I'm here with Andy Quiros. Starting up the third quarter here at Uxbridge High School. Uxbridge up 14-0 on Bartlett.
Bartlett will receive the kick here.
As we begin the second half, number 30, Brett Lowe. And number 33, Josh Campbell, setting up David return. That's Uxbridge's number 1, Jesse Hanscom, setting up the kick.
Jesse Hanscom will kick it off for Uxbridge. Hanscom kicks it deep.
That was a deep one.
That's
Holy
a
cow.
great kick. And that'll go through the end zone.
You don't see that much in high school when a kicker gets out of the end zone.
Shows how much better Hanscom is than most of these kickers that you see in high school football.
Defense has been the strong suit for Uxbridge so far, so hopefully that will hold up.
We've seen the offense get going on 2 drives today, but other than that, nothing at all. Run up the middle
That's number 30, Brett Lamont.
for yard there.
Stewart did a great job there of wrapping him up. Didn't let him go by him.
Second down and 9.
We welcome our principal, Mr. Rubin, onto the broadcast now. How are you, Mr. Rubin?
All right, guys. How are you?
Pretty good.
What are your thoughts on the game so far?
You know, it's a good question. It's a shame that the Spartans couldn't punch that one in and before the half. I think 21-0 in this game has a very different complexion. The good news is I feel like defensively they've done a good job of locking in on a very tough offense to stop. You got to stay really focused when you don't know where the ball is. And that's that double wing tee. You really never know where the ball is going to go.
They faced a similar offense last week against David Prouty.
And that seemed to work out pretty well.
Now they're going to give up 6 points, and so far they've given up none today.
LeBeau got that carry for a loss of a few. And Bartlett will send out its punt team.
Great start to the half. 3 and out, and then now it's our ball.
You're going to have decent field position because this punt is going to go into a wind that's been a little bit more prevailing as the afternoon's gone along.
You can see it back there in the trees.
Yeah, oh yeah. This is
going right where they're punting it.
Yeah, good field position could come up here for Uxbridge.
Oh, and a bad punt.
And you know that's actually a more important, bigger play than it looks because you're looking at now punting it right into the line. It's basically first and 10. It's like it's a fumble. You're going to have first and 10 from the 20. You could really start to seal this one off if you can get a decent score here. The only negative to it is if you were hoping to march down the field and take some time off the clock too. Well, when you're at the 20, it's kind of hard to do that.
I'd say if Uxbridge got that touchdown before the half, then maybe they'd be in a position where they would want to take some time off the clock. But I'd say they still need more points on the board.
More points, no question.
So Uxbridge has it at fumble punt first.
Pass over to Cam Butler.
And
He'll
a great
have room
speed.
to run.
He's in.
And very close. Yeah, he got in for a touchdown. Great run and catch by Cam Butler there for his first touchdown of the year. Kid that hasn't played football. He did play football last year, actually. So, or the year before that, I believe. So, a very good athlete, though, and he showed it there on that touchdown.
Well, Uxbridge lined up with those trips left, and for Bartlett, and you can see some frustration starting to bubble over on the side of the Indians. They had a mismatch. They had one cornerback on Sawyer, one on Callanan, and he just lost sight of Butler. The safety never got over there, and he basically was open path.
Butler's very quick, too. He's great speed, so you can't just leave him open like that.
No, absolutely.
He's actually the kick returner, so.
Yep, him and Matt Johnson are back there most times. So Uxbridge takes a 21-0 lead with 8:55 left in the third quarter against Bartlett. Great game so far for Uxbridge, not so much for Bartlett, but we'll see if Bartlett can turn it around here. Still got plenty of time.
That's White Cohen's third touchdown pass in the day.
Well, it's been interesting. I think, listening to you guys in the first half, Uxbridge has gone to the air today, and I think it's because they know they have a mismatch with their depth of receivers against these Bartlett defensive backs. But you give one of the things you got to give credit to is obviously the line, because White Cohen's had some time to throw it. He's had time to look down the field and identify one receiver or another. And the same thing goes defensively, because this Bartlett team's not throwing the football. So when they get down now that's 21-0, they're counting on, okay, we need a big play when you run the double wing T. You're trying to get that 40 or 50-yard run. And if the defensive line is getting through and the linebackers are getting through, that's not going to happen.
So
Jesse Hanscom will kick it off again for the first time, for the second time in like 2 minutes. And he'll kick it very deep again to LeBeau. He'll run it to the left side, cut back towards the middle, break a few tackles before being taken down on the 30-yard line, 31-yard line.
by number 4, Scott Blanchard.
This is where, if you're Uxbridge, and I'm going to go back a couple of weeks to the Worcester North game that was here. If you're Uxbridge, you want to maintain your focus. I mean, that Worcester North team in the second half had opportunities to climb back into that game. They sustained drives. Uxbridge couldn't get the defense off the field. You want to learn from that, play like you did last week, which is to finish a game and potentially put some more points on that scoreboard.
Adams gets it. He'll take it to the right side, get taken down for no gain before a flag comes out.
Yeah, late flag.
Number 51.
Late flag that time. We'll see.
Face mask.
Face mask against Uxbridge is going to be called 15-yard automatic first down.
Face mask, Uxbridge.
That's not a great way to start this drive for the Uxbridge defense. So Bartlett will now have a 1st and 10 on the 48.
So it's going to be first down with pretty good field position now for Bartlett. Trying to get something going offensively, trailing now 21-0.
Those are the things that make coaches crazy. Because, you had it stopped. It was going to be 2nd and 10. There's a big difference between 2nd and 10 and now 1st and 10 at midfield.
The rain and drizzle has passed.
I don't want to speak for Coach Martellio, but I'm
think it's
guessing
safe. Think it's safe to say.
It's a safe bet.
So, well, again, Adams.
Campbell in motion, but the run will just go up the middle for about 3 yards. Run by Loggins.
Takes it across the 15 down the 49-yard line of Uxbridge.
Pretty good crowd out here today. I mean, considering, there was a lot of talk about it being, I know you guys mentioned maybe some rain. It's not the warmest day we've had even this week. But pretty good crowd, It's nice to see the band doing a great job. The cheerleaders had a nice routine at halftime. And again, the community out here, considering a 3 o'clock on a Saturday, not the easiest time. You guys taking SATs this morning? Is that why?
I wasn't.
You were not?
October 14th.
So you guys are fresh. Oh, October 14th.
Campbell gets it towards the left side.
Number 33, Josh Campbell with
He'll be taken down right around the 45-yard line for about a 4-yard gain there.
Can't say I would have been wanting to go out there to play a football game after taking the SATs. I don't think they seem to be minding too much right now, but it's a big week coming up for Uxbridge High School.
Homecoming week.
Yeah.
In the Spirit Days, it should be a great week.
Capped off by that game on Saturday, but that's the ball on the ground there.
That's us. We got it.
Looks like a dove on it.
This way.
Kyle Sekonic, I think, had it in the end. It was definitely underneath Sam Wojciechowski's knees, and I think Kyle Sekonic jumped in and just grabbed it before big Wojo kicked it back.
And Wojo's really excited. I mean, he's a very enthusiastic kid, and it's just good to see some results,
So now Uxbridge will have a 1st and 10 on the 48 with 6 minutes and 54 seconds left and a 21-0 lead.
And you look at Bartlett's body language. I mean, those are the little things you got to look at. Their body language after that fumble was, their coaching staff could sense it. They're going to call timeout because, there was something not quite right. Or do they need the trainer? They need the trainer. I thought they were calling timeout.
Miss Emily, the best trainer.
time on the field.
Stoppage of play here.
Always prepared.
Looks like that's number 10, Jesse Torres, who's a little banged up on the sideline. Assembly's talking to him now.
Max White coming back on the field.
She'll take good care of him. We know that.
Throwing quarterback, triple man wide to the far side, taking to the near side.
Max White Cohen will pump fake the ball, get some time, and he'll run with it. He'll get about 6 yards there before being taken down.
That was a good decision there. You saw he looked left. He had the initial receiver kind of fleshing out of the backfield. Then he tucked it back in, looked downfield, didn't try and force it. And earlier today he forced that football downfield. It ended up picked off. And then there was the other play that very well could have been picked off as well. That time, that's actually a good decision to take that in and run and get some yardage in the process.
You see White Cohen mature even just as this game has gone on. You've seen it among the first 3 games up until this point. But
and you're going to play with more confidence when you're up 21-0. I mean, there's no question.
Another
Stewart
good
will
run by
dive.
Stewart.
Looks like he got the first down there. He'll be down around the 38.
You know, and this is one of those situations where so often in the pro game you hear about, you know, the run being used to set up the pass. Well, today it's almost as if Uxbridge has used the pass to set up the run. They have to respect Bartlett. They have to respect these wideouts. They have to respect Callanan and Sawyer and now Butler as well. So with that, it's going to open up the running game, which is great for a guy like Stewart, who's pretty quiet in the first half. So you imagine he's still got some carries left in his legs and, you know, a chance to control the clock for the black and orange.
Stewart's a great back. It's just with this pass-first offense that Uxbridge has, he doesn't always get to showcase what he's best at. But another run for him there. Pitch out to the right side. You get another 4 or so yards there.
And you take that, you know, 4 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards. You're always going to move the chains that way. Again, control the clock. Start wearing down. This Bartlett squad, again, the body language, guys. I don't know if you noticed that the body language after that fumble wasn't great. That's when you got to be like sharks in water.
5:25 left in the third quarter. Uxbridge up 21-0. White Cohen in the shotgun. He'll play action. Then he'll throw it to Brent Whitlock towards the left side. He'll have some room to run. He'll be pushed out of bounds right around the 13-yard line.
That was a great route by Whitlock. I mean, he was open, and he used speed against him. I mean, he speed for him, and he blew right by the corner.
And now that they've been running it, that play action worked perfectly, and Whitlock was open on the left side.
And he wasn't the only guy open. I mean, Callanan was open a little bit further downfield. That was a safe play. It was a nice touch on the ball. And as he went across, as you said, Andy, he was wide open. Did a nice job there.
So it is first down. So to the far side wide, Sawyer. Coming to the near side wide is.
Do I see another Oliver Sawyer fade?
Shotgun is.
Could be. Another play action.
This time Cohen.
He'll throw it to Brunt again. Looked like the same play to the opposite side. And he'll get in for a touchdown. So now Uxbridge takes a commanding 27-0 lead with 4:48 left. Max Cohen with a third touchdown pass on the day, along with that one he ran up the middle. So Max Cohen having a great day so far.
That was a great throw by Cohen, right on the money.
The adjective I'm going to use is surgical. That was a surgical drive. They carved him up with, you know, they ran the ball, they threw the ball, they ran the ball, they threw the ball, but it was very, very precise. That was a great offensive drive. That's when you watch in the film room and say, see, guys, this is what we're capable of.
And it looks like either a fake extra point or a messed up.
It was a tough snap, and you know, really Whitlock wasn't going to be able to kick it. No, not Whitlock. I'm sorry, Hanscom. 1, not 10. Wasn't going to be able to kick it, and so that's actually not a bad decision there to try and get something out of nothing. So you guys have been around for a couple of years. This is just my first couple of months. Does it make it easier to go into Spirit Week and Homecoming on the heels of a couple of victories?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the morale is always really high here. I mean, Homecoming is the best time, especially when you have, like, the Spirit Days, Pink Day, and all these good days, and it's a lot of fun.
Just too bad that it got cut short this year. Columbus Day weekend usually have the full 5 days, but
yeah, this year it's a little it's odd because of the way the calendar fell. I can take no credit or fault in that. It was all determined. The calendar was determined well before I was even on the radar here. So I take no. I could still say things like that for another like 6 months or so. I could say things like, you know, I don't know the answer to that. If I'm still saying that in like 6 months, then, you know, the school committee and the superintendent may have bigger problems. As would you guys.
LeBeau takes that one back, caught it around the 6, taken
Nice
down
hit.
around the 21.
It was Sean Creighton who got in for the tackle there. It was a good hit.
Takes over on their own, 22.
See, this is the type of game, you know, now that I've seen Uxbridge play 3 or 4 times, and I was at obviously the other home game and the game against up in Grafton. This is a game that certainly plays into their hand a little bit better. You know, they've had the ball a couple of times here in this third quarter. They've punched it in both times. They've taken advantage of Bartlett's errors, and that's what cost them against Grafton. I mean, for those of you who were at that game, they made a couple of mistakes. The Grafton mistakes that were made, Uxbridge didn't capitalize on them, and the result didn't go the way they would have liked. But it's a sign of a team that's learned from that in the 2 weeks since, and that's what you want to see. I mean, that's what I want to see. You know, as a high school principal, kids learn from their mistakes, they learn from their failures, and hopefully it makes them formidable playing games that matter in November.
Not only a lesson in football, lesson in life as well.
Amen.
To learn from your mistakes.
Spoken by a guy who gets a lot of A's, right?
Oh yeah.
Campbell in motion in the backfield. This time again.
If you got 100 on everything, there's no problem.
Orlando
Loggins, that big guy, going up the middle again for another couple yards.
Callahan with another tackle. He's had a fantastic game so far.
Both sides of the ball, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean,
With that big one-handed catch earlier that he caught and ran for about 40
That was a
yards.
pretty sweet play. That's so far, I think that's the play of the game.
3:20 left here.
Although there have been a few. That gets him onto the Uxbridge Cable top 10.
I mean, starts at linebacker and starts at wide receiver.
Carried by Brett LeBeau to the 30. He's going to be short at first.
LeBeau will try to look like he tried diving over the line there, but still no gain.
Decision time here for Bartlett. I mean, you're already down 28-27-0. 3 minutes left in the quarter. It's 4th and 2. You've had pretty good push on those surges over the center, over the guard. Yeah, I was going to say I think they got to go for it.
Looks like they're doing just that, and we'll see what they do.
30-yard line.
Got a big boy in the backfield.
And that'll go to Campbell, going around the other side, and a great
great
tackle by
read.
Cam Stewart to get in there and get him in the backfield.
That is a terrific read by Cam Stewart, and an even better one-on-one open field tackle. He turns a little bit more on the inside. Stewart had squared up so well that he denied that. He denied him turning outside, dropped him for a loss. That's a great play.
Don't know if anyone else just saw this, but the ref just made a great catch on that ball coming in to the play. That was
Sign him up.
cool.
Yeah, give him a jersey.
Now this Uxbridge offense will head back out on the field on the 29 with just about 2 minutes left in this third quarter.
They're going to the T formation, so I would imagine this is about controlling the clock.
Cam Stewart gets it, but nothing there at all. Cam Stewart will be down for a loss of 2 there. 2nd and 12 on the 31.
2-yard loss. 2nd down and 12.
So I got to ask Mr. Rubin, how do you like it so far?
How do I like this game, or how do I like being at Uxbridge?
Being at Uxbridge, being a principal.
This is great. I love it. I say it every day to anyone who asks. I love my job.
Number 40,
Jason Kindle with a carry there, and he just hit that hole hard and got about 8 or so yards. Maybe 6.
And I'm not just saying that because I got a headset on. I absolutely love it here. It's been a good start, I think, to the school year. I'm enjoying it. I'd like to, but as I'm often prone to saying, it's not really for me to judge. I let other people judge for me. If things are going along well, then I'm doing something right.
And goes to Jason Kindle again. Right around the first down marker. We'll see where they officially spot it.
So after I leave and I take the headset off and I go out for the fourth quarter, you guys can talk about me and you can tell everybody how I'm really doing. And then I'll get the film and burn it.
So it'll be 4th down. And less than a
So
yard.
4th and 1.
Again.
They give it to Kindle again.
I think he got it. Nice second effort.
So down to about the
Kindle's tough. I mean, he comes in, hits the hole, goes for it.
Used to be a offensive and defensive lineman, but just last year they converted him to a running back linebacker, and that transition has worked out very well for him.
Gentlemen, thanks for letting me hop on here. This is fun.
Our pleasure. That's
And-
the third quarter. Uxbridge up 27-0. And we'll be back right after this for the fourth. Back for the fourth quarter here. Uxbridge up 27-0.
Uxbridge has been moving the ball fantastic today. White Cohen 15 for 25 with 216 yards and 4 touchdowns. So, and here comes
Another throw. He had Rosa wide open in the end zone, but threw it over his head.
Rosa wanted his first touchdown there. Almost got it.
Mac's been spreading the wealth today very well with Oliver Sawyer, Brent Wedlock, and Cam Butler all catching touchdowns. So I'm sure Rosa thinks he's next in line.
And obviously Josh Counter with the gorgeous catch on the side. He's had a huge impact today too.
Friday night from Spencer. Bartlett Indians take on David Crowley High School of Spencer. Always a happy place, David. First, second down and 10 at about the 16.
So 2nd and 10 on the 16-yard line. White Cohen in the spread offense again. And Bartlett sending a big blitz. Perfect for this play call.
Good
Cam
block.
Stewart gets the screen. He'll go along the left sideline.
What a
He'll be
block.
in for another touchdown. So that makes the score 33-0. Great job by the Uxbridge offense all around there to add another touchdown. And they'll be looking to hold on to this lead. Shouldn't be that hard.
That was a great block around the 5-yard line to seal up Stewart, and this has just been a great team effort today.
This is about the time that you see a team come together. You've seen players do certain things, like obviously Sawyer and White Cohen have been great throughout the first 3 games. But right about now, you should see all those things come together and see the team, not just individual players, really become great.
I'm sure Coach Montelio is very happy with the way his team has played together. The line, the skill players, everyone has just been on point today.
That snap is good, and Hanscom's kick is good. So 34-0 now with 10:13 left in the fourth quarter. And Uxbridge is doing very well so far.
White Cohen just got his 12th touchdown of the season. 5 today, 7 coming in.
That's got to be towards the top in Central Mass as well.
Oh, yeah. And that was Stewart's first receiving touchdown also.
Hanscom will kick it off for Uxbridge.
I want to see if Uxbridge can hold the shutout.
It will be their first one of the year. Last year they had a couple, but this year, great defensive outings, but no shutouts yet. Gave up 12 points to North, 21 to Grafton, and 6 to Prouty. Sure they'll be looking to put that goose egg up, though. Hanscom kicks it up in the air towards the middle of the field, and it'll be fair caught right around the 36, and a flag will be out. They did hit him after he called that fair catch and received it, so I'm not sure how much yardage they'll get from that, but it must be a decent amount.
I'm pretty sure it's 15, but Coach Montelio is not going to like that kind of play.
Coach Martellio is he realizes that they're up 34-0, obviously, and that's good, but he wants to keep the foot on the pedal at this point in the game. And stupid penalties like that are not going to do that for him. And you're right, Andy, it is a 15-yard penalty, so now Bartlett will be in Uxbridge territory on the 49-yard line.
9:58 left here in the fourth quarter. 34-0, Bartlett trailing.
9:52 seconds and running.
Same score, Duke 3 and Boston College nothing. Rating there. This time
Adams gets it, and he gets hit hard after about a yard or two gain. Johnson with another big hit.
Johnson with another big play. Uxbridge has fantastic linebackers. If you look at Counter and Johnson and Sekonic and Whitlock.
Deep as well, because you have Jason Kindle in there who could get some playing time. Sean Creighton isn't always out there. Him and Johnson switch off. It's a rare pass from Bartlett.
Wow.
That's
What a
a great catch and a great throw as well.
And that was Tyler Davern, and he's a big guy, but he got up there. That was a great grab for that.
Prior to this game, he also had one other catch for 20 yards. So only 2 catches on the year, but that'll be the premier pass catcher for this Bartlett team, and on a team that does not pass it much at all.
So it'll be first down and 10.
So now with a little over 8.5 minutes left in this fourth quarter, Bartlett is driving down the field. Still down 34-0, but could get some points on the board. Adams will get it. He'll take it towards the left side, and he'll be taken down after a yard or 2.
Struck by number 74, Russell Wise.
Russell Wise with his first tackle on a day.
Now you see those younger players starting getting shuffled in for Uxbridge here. Russell Wise, only a sophomore. Very good player.
I wonder if we'll see Scott Caleb today, quarterback.
We could.
They may want to rest Max and make sure he's healthy for Southbridge next week.
You might as well if you're up 34-0. There's really not much else he can do in this game. 4 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing. I mean, he's completely controlled the tempo in this game. So fumble that time for Bartlett, but looked like they jumped right back on it.
No gain on the play.
Would be here, ironic. Now, just a couple of years, it's non-playoffs. And Oxford playoff or nearby.
3rd and 10, I wonder if they'll try to throw it here. I mean, last time I threw it, it was a huge game.
Like I said, Bartlett really has nothing to lose at this point. The game is pretty much done with. Like, they could get points on the board for sure, but they've probably lost this game. So, I mean, you might as well try different things. If you're not a passing team, who knows? Maybe you could find that you're not a bad passing team by passing here, but they'll run it up the middle, and that'll only get them another couple of yards.
By number 74, Russell Wise.
Looks like the field goal unit's coming in.
Russell Wise with another tackle there.
Go for it. The Uxbridge 20.
Oh, they're going for it.
Even though Peter's trying to get the ball back, they really don't have to do anything. Right?
Nope, it looks like they are kicking a field goal here.
So, Indians will try a field goal.
Field goal attempt.
Well, it's going to be a long one.
This would be about a 41-yard field goal or so.
So the snap is good.
And the
That's
kick
short.
is very short.
It's going to be just
So Bartlett remains with no points on the board with 6.5 minutes left in this fourth quarter.
I would have gone for it.
Uxbridge takes over.
so Evan Boudoulet, Peter, good kick for
So it was Boudoulet with that attempted field goal. We saw him kick off earlier in the game. The one time that Bartlett has kicked the ball off today. Start off the game.
And we've got
So now Uxbridge gets the ball on the 23-yard line, 24-yard line. And like you said, let's see if Uxbridge sends out sophomore Scott Kaler to take the reins of this offense on this in the late stages of this game.
Kaler is very good too. I mean, Uxbridge is deep at quarterback.
Can't say that for most teams, but for Uxbridge, they do have 2 pretty good options.
I mean, for White Cohen, he sat for his first 2 years of his career under Jake Taparowski, and he learned, he watched the game, and and it's really helped him in the long run.
Kaler could be the next guy to do that too. He's got to watch White Cohen for the next 2 years, and after that, who knows, could be the starter.
Not to mention Taparowski's doing very well at Marist, so it's nice to see.
And it looks like that is Scott Kaler out there for Uxbridge.
I think that's a smart move by Coach Bob. I wouldn't want Max to get hurt in a 34-0 game.
so first down at 10.
He'll hand it off. Jason Kindle, and he's got lots of room to run.
Oh, wow.
And that might be, 20, 10. And that's a touchdown. That's Jason Kindle's second touchdown in as many weeks. And he just hit that hole, and he hit it hard, and he didn't stop. He just ran 77 yards there for that touchdown.
Jason Kendall, what? This
That
is
was-
great. That was a fantastic run.
That was
I mean,
great.
77-yard run.
that was unbelievable. He had the line sealed him up a good hole, and he hit that hole hard.
He's very fast, and we saw it there.
Wow.
So now 40-0 with 5:53 left, and Uxbridge will kick another extra point here.
I'm telling you, Jason Kiddo might work his way into this offense more if he keeps going at this pace.
We saw it, I'm not sure exactly how long his run was last week, but it was another long touchdown run. It
Yeah.
wasn't just up the middle or anything like that. It was ran it a decent amount, but Uxbridge makes that extra point. Now it's 41-0 with 5:42 left.
And you see Uxbridge's bench explode for that, and that's just nice to see teammates helping each other out.
They love to see these JV players out there still making it count.
Well, that's a good first play for Scott and Jason.
He didn't have to do much there. He handed the ball off, and Kendall did the rest. Now Riley Rosborough will be out to kick for Uxbridge.
Setting up the kick is
Another sophomore, so they're really trying to work younger players in.
Former soccer player.
going back deep. Number 11, Romeo Soto. And number 33, Josh Campbell.
That was a great run by Kendall.
Kendall's over there on the kickoff team. Riley Rosborough leading the charge, and he'll kick it. It'll hit the ground around the 20-yard line, and it'll be returned to about the 23.
Romeo Soto.
Romeo Soto.
Brought down by number 21.
The kick return for the Indians.
So now Bartlett has the ball on the 24-yard line, 1st and 10, with 5:23 left. Uxbridge leading this game 41-0.
This was an important game for Uxbridge, especially because Bartlett's in the division, so you gotta win those division games, and they've taken care of business today.
See a lot of second stringers out there for Uxbridge right now. Great to see that, getting everyone in the game. Loggins gets another carry up the middle for 4 yards, 5 yards maybe.
And the fans are all still here, harder than their blankets, but regardless, they are here to support their team.
5 minutes left here in the game. So again, the Indians line up. This time
One goes to the
Oh,
left
wow.
side, and Campbell has some room. He's got Hanscom right there.
Good tackle
And
by Hanscom.
Nice job by him to just force him out and not give up too much damage.
Hanscom did a good job, didn't let him turn the corner. I didn't know Jesse played D. I thought he usually plays a wide receiver. Sometimes he'll come in, but
It's now with 4 minutes left, 1st and 10 on the 43.
Here we go. Power eye to the right is the look. This time,
And that snap is not handled right, but Campbell still manages to get the handoff and get maybe 2 yards there.
gain of 2 would be second
Brought down by
and
number 7, Michael.
so despite all the carries, for the most part, Bartlett has not broken a big run. I mean, Campbell averages like 13 yards per carry, but we've been holding him.
He's gotten a lot of carries today.
about 3.5 minutes left in this one.
Uxbridge's offense has just been going so fast that Bartlett's offense has been out there for so long.
This time, the near side.
Adams has that one. Good juke, but still taken down after only gain of 1.
Cody Adams.
That's number 63, Michael Paul. With the tackle.
Nice tackle by Michael Paul.
He's a freshman, so
Yes.
interesting to see. He's interesting to see how he does out there.
3rd down and 6.
41-0 Uxbridge.
And the clock's still ticking at 2:40 to go.
Probably doesn't mean much, but it's interesting. Uxbridge's up 41-0 on Bartlett. Northbridge only beat them 35-0. I mean,
I mean, that game's going to be a showdown. It always is. Northbridge, Uxbridge, especially in Thanksgiving.
And that's a pass there, but incomplete.
And when we played them in the playoffs last year, we were close. We were winning at one point.
There were a lot of people at that game last year. It was Central Mass championship, Uxbridge versus Northbridge, one of the best rivalries in Central Mass, and two very good teams last year. Be great to see that matchup again, but...
And Northbridge is 3-0, as I know, and I'm not sure they did.
4-0 after last night. Beat Grafton. I know they shut out Grafton. I'm not sure how many points they put on, but good amount, of course.
Oh, yeah. Of course, they're led by Chandler Brooks and Kobe Chauffeur, much like Oliver and Max, but that will be a showdown.
So that punt goes back. Mitchell Bruno will not even touch it. And
That's a good
punt. Will be down around the 6-yard line.
Uxbridge takes over on the road. 6 yards.
It's now a minute 44 left, and Uxbridge will have the ball on their 6-yard line.
Is this Kaler's first game, or did he get in against Browdy?
I believe it's his first time. I don't think he got in against Browdy.
Okay. See his first completion.
That'd be good to see.
Brody nails that.
No, that's Scott Kaler back there. So Jason Kindle gets another handoff. He won't break it for another touchdown, but he still gets a very good gain.
He's big, and he's really fast, because he outran the defender for like 30 yards after he was stopped.
So Kindle got about 7 yards there. Minute 15 left.
Kendall's up to 4 carries for 95 yards. I mean, a good day at the office.
Minute left now.
I think we're just going to take a knee and call it a day.
Turnovers and penalties really hurt them along the way. So the Spartans getting rid of a couple of knees here.
So Uxbridge will move to 3-1 and a 2-0 in the division. So that's a good for them. And then next week they'll match up against Southbridge here. 3 p.m. Everyone be there.
And about a 4. 27 seconds.
25 seconds left. I think Uxbridge has to kneel it one more time here to officially end this game.
A good team showing today. I mean, great defense across the board, and this is a great game for us, and we should be proud for how we played.
So as the players run to midfield to shake hands with Bartlett, Andy, I'm going to ask you, who do you think the MVP was in today's game?
Oh, I think it's easy. I think Maxwell Cohen deserves that MVP. He was incredible. 5 touchdowns today. He was mature. He had audibles at the line. He showed that he could run this offense right, and he played great.
He had over 200 passing yards on the day. To be exact, he was 16 for 27 for 232 yards, 4 touchdowns in the air, 1 on the ground. Receiving corps led by Oliver Sawyer, 6 receptions for 98 yards. Josh Callanan, 3 for 46, and Brent Woodlock, 3 for 41. And running game was Jason Kindle came on strong in the end with those 4 carries for 94 yards. Cam Stewart, 7 carries for 31 yards. And on the defensive side, great job by Matt Johnston, Dan Petrillo, and Russell Wise to get in there and really get a lot of tackles and disrupt that offense. So for UCTV, Uxbridge wins 41-0. I'm Joey Dubois.
Andy Quiroz.
We'll see you next time here on UCTV.